It's Leon from Sofia, the sunny capital of Bulgaria. How are you doing? Happy to be here. I've traveled a lot this summer, and as in Seinfeld, George Costanza had an episode about the summer of George, which was quite funny, one of my favorite episodes. I had the summer of Leon, this exact summer, because it was one of the best ones of my life, if not the best one. Absolutely fantastic. It was a long summer. Started in April. Speaking of the weather, all the way until now, half of September, and it might last another month. Summer is not even over. As we say in Bulgaria, it's a gypsy summer, which means it's an endless summer, which lasts almost half a year. Quite incredible, or like 4 or 5 months. So why was it one of the best ones of my year? Because I decided to live this summer fully, even though at some points it was a bit uncomfortable. I changed jobs. I chose a job that's closer to home, saves me an hour and a half of travel a day, that instead I can use to pursue other things, such as working out, reading, learning, studying, and look, a beautiful place. So I took all of this time, and the new job gave me a lot of new energy. I got a new job in July, and it gave me a sort of energy burst. So much even that I decided to go out and love the summer even more. So I booked several trips just on the spot without planning anything. I went to Turkey twice, one time to Istanbul, one time to Edirne. I took a bus to Greece one weekend, went to the sea, because on a Saturday morning I thought I just feel like having a good gyros, Greek style, a cold beer, and I feel like lying on the beach, no matter what. So that's what I did. I just pursued it. It wasn't comfortable because it was a long bus ride, and the Sunday night I had to come back, even though I wasn't training for my new job. But it was totally worth it. It gave me a sort of like childish excitement for the world. Like everything was just new and fun. Like I got so much energy by this lifestyle change, the new job, I got rid of the whole commute. And even though you would say, well, I listen to a podcast, I just have to sit and sleep on the metro, it does have a sort of effect on you. A commute is something to be avoided, I found out, because I feel so much better after getting rid of it, and so much better after being in a new team with new challenges, new things to learn. Even though I liked the old job, that it gave me a fresh breath of life. And what else for this summer? I traveled to Bratislava, to Vienna, went to the seaside after I changed the jobs, because I had a month in between them, and I just enjoyed every second of it. And I thought, I'm going to make this summer last. That's what I did, and it's still everlasting. And the main point was that I thought, I'm just going to do exactly what I want. Not going to look too much at the money, because yes, I spent a lot. I'm going to do what I feel like. That's exactly what I did. So I did some outrageous shopping in Turkey, even though they had very fair prices. I went to clubs, to beach clubs, had nice cocktails. I did everything I wanted just to make the most of this summer. And that in turn made it the best one of my life, because often, and especially if you live abroad alone, you'll find that you just sit by and before you know it, the summer has passed. 3 months over just like that. And you haven't truly gotten the real spirit of it. Before you know it, it's autumn again. And I thought, I'm not going to let this happen now. There's no way. I'm going to make this one last. Some more trips planned. Berlin and Copenhagen in the next 2 weeks. And then the Netherlands just to close it off. And then it's autumn. And I'm not saying that life is all about traveling, but it is about doing what you feel like. And there's more than work. You work to live. And living is what I did. So how can you enjoy your summer? Just by living in the moment, being present. And at some points, if you can afford it, you do whatever you feel like, at least for a few days. Because our actual free time without obligations on this earth is quite limited, because you'll turn up and have a relationship, perhaps children someday, you have your job obligations. So when can you truly do whatever you feel like? Not very often. So if you have that opportunity and you have an impulse such as me, I want to be on the beach in Greece. I'm not going to wait, I'm not going to postpone it. I'm going to live my life. I'm healthy now, I'm young, I'm free, I'm feeling good. I'm just going to do it. Whether it's a trip to Paris, to Tokyo, whether it's hitchhiking throughout Europe, it doesn't matter. You have some sort of childlike dream somewhere tucked away that you think now is not the moment or now is not the time. But perhaps this summer is the time. I would even say you should make this summer the time. Call this the summer of whatever your name is. Call this the year of whatever your name is. 3 months left of this year. Make it memorable, make it exciting, make it last in your memories. Don't let it fade away, but before you know it, we're in the new decennia, 2020. And I'm sure that will be very exciting. We shouldn't be nostalgic for this part that we're leaving behind, because it's still quite close and we can still make it something that lasts, something that will never be forgotten. So perhaps instead of thinking that the summer is over, you should take the last moments of it and just make sure you look back on the period with a big smile. At least that's what I'll be doing. So I'll see you in the next video.